Tips and tricks for the Food Safety Modernization Act and FSMA PCP Plan. The Food Safety Modernization Act, FSMA, Preventive Controls for Human Food Rule requires food facilities to develop and implement a written food safety plan known as the FSMA Preventive Control Plan. This plan identifies and prevents hazards that could cause foodborne illness. In this blog post, we will provide an overview of the FSMA PCP plan. We will discuss key requirements for compliance, offer tips for developing and implementing an effective plan, address common challenges, and explore best practices for maintaining compliance. Understanding the FSMA PCP plan, an overview. The FSMA PCP plan is a written document that outlines the steps a food facility will take to prevent or minimize the risk of foodborne illness. It is a proactive approach to food safety that focuses on preventing hazards rather than reacting to them after they occur. The plan must be overseen and implemented by a Preventive Controls Qualified Individual, PCQI, who has completed training or have experience in developing and applying risk-based preventive controls. The FSMA PCP plan is important because it helps ensure the safety of the food supply by identifying and addressing potential hazards before they can cause harm. By implementing preventive controls, monitoring procedures, corrective actions, and verification activities, food facilities can reduce contamination and protect consumers from foodborne illnesses. Key components of the FSMA PCP plan include a hazard analysis, preventive controls, monitoring procedures, corrective actions, verification activities, and record keeping. Key requirements for compliance with the FSMA PCP plan. To comply with the FSMA PCP plan requirements, food facilities must adhere to several key requirements. 1. Hazard analysis. Food facilities must conduct a thorough hazard analysis to identify potential hazards that could affect the safety of their products. 2. Preventive controls. Once hazards have been identified, food facilities must develop and implement preventive controls to minimize or prevent those hazards. 3. Monitoring. Food facilities must establish procedures to monitor the effectiveness of their preventive controls. 4. Corrective actions. If preventive control is not properly implemented or is ineffective, food facilities must take corrective actions to address the issue and prevent the recurrence of the problem. 5. Verification. Food facilities must verify that their preventive controls are consistently implemented and effectively control hazards. 6. Record keeping. Food facilities must maintain records that document the implementation and effectiveness of their preventive controls. Challenges for US FSMA PCP plan requirements. Meeting the requirements of the FSMA PCP plan can be challenging for many food facilities. Some common challenges include: 1. Lack of resources. Developing and implementing an effective FSMA PCP plan requires time, money, and personnel. FSMA PCP is an ongoing program that requires resources for maintenance. Limited knowledge and expertise. Some food facilities may have limited knowledge or understanding of the FSMA PCP plan and its requirements. Developing preventive controls that are effective in controlling hazards and feasible to implement can be challenging. Finding the right controls for your facility may require trial and error testing and continuous improvement. Best practices for maintaining FSMA PCP plan compliance. To maintain compliance with the FSMA PCP plan, consider the following best practices. Employee competency and training. Hire a competent PCQI personnel to manage and run the FSMA PCP plan. This personnel must understand the food safety requirements and how to manage the PCP requirements. The PCQI personnel must also know how to follow through with routine and daily tasks to ensure preventive control plans are being followed and act upon any deviations. Remember, hiring an unqualified and incompetent staff to manage your food safety program can often do more harm to your operations in the long run. The incompetent staff makes it hard for you to detect mistakes in your food safety programs and allows bad habits to develop in your food operations. If you are in the midst of seeking qualified PCQI personnel, take time to find and train the right personnel. Consider our services to help review your food safety records and guide your team on your day-to-day preventive control requirements. See the differences we can make in your business operations and food safety. I specialize in guiding non-food professionals to understand food safety program requirements and implement them. Using technologies to maintain your FSMA Preventive Control Plan. Technologies are becoming more important when meeting regulatory and audit requirements. We work with our food safety software partners to integrate your food safety program. This way, we can leverage technological advancement to alert us on non-compliance and food safety tasks as well as to collect documents from suppliers. Technology application in meeting FSMA 204 requirements for food traceability is also important as it allows for smooth trace and tracking at your fingertips. Tell me about your ideal software applications, and we can connect you with our partners or customize the software for you. While the FSMA PCP plan compliance can seem tedious, ensuring that our US consumers are safe is an important element. Be compliant with your FSMA PCP plan with qualified and competent staff. Take time to hire the right food safety personnel. Consider keeping a credible FSMA consultant who can guide you and your team with food safety compliance while you search for the right person. Continuous US FSMA PCP implementation allows for both regulatory compliance and consumer safety.